Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and this time on this video we're going to be talking about the recently announced WRC 10 game. So we've got some very good news, and we've also got some stuff that I really want to add up to the probably discussion about this game, because I think there's still got plenty of time to focus on some things that I'm going to mention in this video if they watch this video, obviously. But firstly, I'm going to start off with the confirmed news. But before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to the channel to get info for the latest news on WRC 10. So now, moving on to the video, first thing that they've confirmed is that career mode now is going to have a create a team mode, where you just pretty much create your very own team. Like back in the day, back in the old WRC games, you get a livery editor where you just get your own personalized livery for your car. And my question to that is, are they gonna have the addition of choosing from unofficial cars? And what I mean by that is, are we going to be able to choose, for example, the Citroen C3 WRC specification car? Because it's a car that has the specifications to drive up against the Hyundai, the Ford, and the Toyota. So why not let us choose it in the career mode? I'm not telling you to have privateers driving it if it's not possible, even imaginary ones, but I would love to drive that car in the career mode and probably start off my own team with a brand new car that doesn't already exist in the championship. Next up, what we got confirmed, and I'm very happy to hear that, is better sounds. And according to the people that are working on Kiloton, they're working on better sounds, this combined with the sounds of the historic cars. And moving on to the historic cars now, what we've got confirmed is historic scenarios, which I've been asking for a long time, and also new historic cars from Subaru and Mitsubishi, which have been two manufacturers that people have been asking to get in the games for quite a long time. And I've been thinking about that historic scenario thing for quite a while, and I'm very happy to see that. Together with the historic scenarios, though, we've got new rallies confirmed, and the new rallies confirmed are San Remo, which I think is going to be a mixed tarmac and gravel rally, and also the Acropolis, which is also probably, fingers crossed, going to be included in the official calendar, just like it happens in real life. Together with the new rallies, obviously, we've got Rally Estonia, Rally Ypres in Belgium, and Rally Croatia. So we've got 3 new locations in the proper calendar and 2 historic rallies, including San Remo and the Acropolis. My addition to that, though, is the questions, pretty much. Why are not Kiloton allowed to, put into this game the older rallies that we're missing? For example, there's some amazing locations like Corsica or Sile or Spain, or Australia. There's so many rallies that they've developed, they've created some great stages, especially Corsica, in my opinion, is probably one of the best tarmac rallies that you can see, with the narrowness of the roads and all that. It's just absolutely insane. And I know they've got these fouls, and I would love to see them put into WRC 9, at least some of them. I know there's probably some issues with the licenses and all that, but I would love to see probably the addition of these locations. And also, last but not least, this year the game is going to be released at the same time on both Steam and Epic Games. So all these people that have been whining about the Epic Games monopoly that we had, now you can actually buy the game straight away from this September on Steam. So good news, I guess. Now into the things that I want to implement in the game, and also from asking you on a previous post that I posted on my community tab on the channel, what we'll be suggesting is a custom calendar and a custom championship mode, which has been missing for quite a while in the WRC game. So probably like a custom championship mode with custom cars, custom privateers, and a custom calendar where you choose which rallies to perform in and which to not perform in. Personally, I'm asking also for something very simple, which is a higher level cap, because at the moment with the current level cap of 70 HP, 70 XP, I think it doesn't really make sense, because you literally have a limit in the career mode, and last year was 50, 70 is better, but why not just increase it even more? And yeah, going into more in-depth stuff about the career mode, I know this is gonna sound silly, but I would love to see, just like we have on the F1 games nowadays from Codemasters, I would love to see driver transfers from WRC2 to WRC, demotions from WRC to WRC3 or WRC2, junior WRC drivers growing, and these are stuff that are probably just not going to appear in the WRC 10 game. It's pretty sad that they're not going to appear there, but it would just make the career mode a whole lot of different experience. And adding up to that, in the career mode, a lot of people have been saying, you know, we've got so many Hyundais in each rallies, which makes the Constructors' Championship pretty much useless. And I have to agree on that. I think that every single team should have at least 3 official drivers in each rally. For example, M Sport is going to have 3 drivers, Toyota is going to have 3 drivers, and Hyundai is going to have 3 drivers, just like in real life pretty much. And then we can also have custom privateers. In my opinion, this should be the same of each car, and you on your own team should also get a custom privateer as well. And yeah, that's just pretty much what I have to add about the career mode. Then moving on, I think we should have the option for longer rallies. I think the 3-day format obviously is correct, but we need to get a shakedown on Thursday, for example, in order to get the feeling of the car. And I feel like there's something they should add. It will add a lot more immersion, and also together with the shakedown, they should actually, you know, add up the road erosion, which was a great idea suggested in the comment sections of my post. And the road erosion is going to depend on the starting position that you're going to get off the rally, and I feel like it adds up a whole lot of different unpredictability in your whole rally and all that. So I think it's such a great feature, and hopefully they can you know, put it into this game, or at least WRC11, because I think they're gonna announce WRC11 next year, and they just gotta put this last things into the game, because we're already having some very good games from up in. WRC8 was decent, WRC9 was great, and now WRC10 should be another level up in terms of like quality. Moving on, some very basic things. I feel like from WRC10 to WRC9 we saw no improvement in the graphics department. So graphically, I think the game needs to improve. They are literally promoting the fact that it's a next generation game, the first next generation WRC game. So I suggest the graphics should be much better. I'm not saying this is confirmed because they haven't really said it, you know, straight up, but I feel like it is something that needs to happen. A lot of people also want a better feeling with the pad. A lot of people have been complaining about it. For me, the feeling with the wheel is great, but a lot of people don't have the money to purchase a 300 euro or a 200 euro wheel, or even a 100 euro wheel, and they're just playing with a pad and they just want to get a great experience. I'm not saying they're going to be as fast as us with a wheel, but they at least need to get a good experience. In addition to that, a lot of people have been asking for better physics on gravel, which for me is a little bit controversial. I feel like the physics on gravel are quite nice. They feel great, 100%. I have no idea what you need to change, but I might as well just throw it out there, because a lot of people have been demanding it, and a lot of people from Dare Rally 2 have been demanding it. The physics on the gravel need to be better. In terms now of general rallies, career mode, and this is a little bit of a general aspect of the game, is the unpredictability of the AI and differences in performance and strategy. So pretty much what people want, and what I want personally, is the AI to be unpredictable. I don't want Neville and Tanak to always be on the 1 and 2. I know you're gonna tell me now, well, Suninen does well in Sweden, Ozia does well in Sweden. Well, I want more unpredictability. I want different strategies in terms of the performance. Like, for example, Neville is leading a rally by 50 seconds. For example, he needs to slow down on the penultimate stage and then push on the power stage or something like that, you know, just like they do in real life. I think they should add a little bit more unpredictability in the AI and the strategy and what they follow with the tire selections and all that, because at the moment there's literally all the AI just use the same strategy, has the same pace throughout the entirety of the rally, and it just doesn't make sense. And also, in addition to that, the AI has been very inconsistent. They need to fix this. For example, in some rallies in Sweden, the AI is just very slow. In other rallies, it's just very hard to beat them on the same difficulty. And also, even in like the duration of the rally, it just changes a lot. Like sometimes the AI is going to be 30 seconds slower than you on an epic stage, and then on the super stage they're just going to be 30 seconds faster than you, even though you're pretty much on the same pace as you were, or just a little bit slower or something. And also, in addition to all of that I've been saying about the AI in each rally, I would also like to add random events like punctures, engine failures, and you know, people can actually turn that off from pretty much the settings if they don't want that, but in my opinion it would add even more into the immersion of the rally. So these were the things that I really want the devs to add on WRC10, and also the things that they are adding, as I've mentioned in the beginning of the video. I'm really hopeful about this game. I can't wait to play that game, and I'm probably going to be buying it on Steam this time round. But yeah, I just can't wait for this. You know, WRC9 has been great. I've been playing it quite a lot. You know, the career mode is coming to an end, and I've been focusing on Rally Star a little bit more because it's more of like a competition, and I'm just trying to do as well as I can there. But you know, I'm also enjoying the career mode and all that, and I've also got some special videos coming up. But yeah, that was it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, and pretty much join the Discord server. You wanna, you know, have some fun in the chat with me or any of my friends, and subscribe to the channel as always. Ring that bell to get notifications. Like this video, and yeah, let's get ready for WRC10, boys. See ya.